Hello there, and we're in Bunkerai in the Elder Scrolls Online. I have taken a break from gaming for quite a while, and I thought, what the heck, kill some time and see how it goes. Very basic build that I'm using. Not really an expert at this game by any stretch of the imagination. So basically, the build that I've got is overkill. Very heavy on the AoE. And yeah, it does okay. There's not a hell of a lot of chance that I'm going to die. A lot of the questing in Elder Scrolls is actually very, very easy. There are certain zones which have got quite heavy, group tasks, but generally if I die here, it's due to my skill level being a bit on the low side. So I'm just doing a bit of questing tonight. It is about 1 AM in the morning here in Wellington, New Zealand, and yeah, just thought I'd kill some time. Try and get the mind off of work and other things. So I'm on this quest in this area to find a key to free somebody who's locked up. Now, my build that I've got here is very, very, I don't know, pretty much AoE related. Area of effect, for those who don't know what AoE is. And as you can see, my gear is pretty overpowered. I was very fortunate. I've been playing it a long time, and it's quite easy to get reasonably powerful gear quite quickly. The best quality gear though is in veteran dungeons and trials and other things I don't even know about in the game, still finding out. But even the entry level stuff like mine, you can see I can pretty much kill someone without any effort whatsoever. But then again, I have got what they call the legendary gear, which is crafted and been upgraded quite heavily. It's not even the most powerful gear there is, because as you can see I've got training on all my gear to try and boost my experience and leveling. And there should be a key inside here, and we're going to go help somebody get out of some... Oh, there's a blueprint. It's a very much a completionist sort of game, this. It's not like a normal Warcraft or something like that. It's pretty much collectibles, missions, and quests and things. It's a very different type of game. Oh, apparently I already know that one. I don't know that one. A lot of crafting, a lot of variety on, quest storylines and different areas and different scenery, and it's really a puzzle game, kind of like in the vein of Skyrim, which it's obviously based on, but I'd find it it's a bit simpler to quest. Certainly the mobs are much easier in most cases, but still the storylines are really, I don't know, it's good to just space out for a bit and to play with it. You can see there, just with light attacks, I can kill anything very quickly without any threat to me whatsoever. Where is this person? Oh, there she is. She's hiding. She's tied up at the bottom here. No doubt when I free her...
You have a triumphant look about you. Spit it out. Have you the key or not?
I just want to find out why she wants to kill her friend.
He's a liar, a thief, and a cheat.
Okay.
Good. Release me so I can give Rahanal the thanks he so richly deserves.
Okay.
I'll get a weapon and catch up to you and Rahanal.
Rahanal's the guy that told me to free her, so a bit puzzled as to why she wants to kill him, but anyway. I'm not going to concern myself too much with that. Almost all of my abilities are area of effect at the moment. Basically, you can continuously grind XP in this game. You get what they call champion points, for those that don't know, and you can just keep, you know, going up and up and up and up. How do I change the privacy on this thing to public? That's what I'd like to know, because at the moment seems to be... There we go. That should do it. I don't know what the hell, why it wasn't on there already. The game is very, very strange. Now that I've made the stream public, maybe someone will actually join the stream. It's weird. I'm not a fan of the way YouTube works at all. Alright, so we got this whole area down there. I'm just, as you can see, being a completionist and going through every single part of the zone. So the story quests, I'm going to finish all of those and just, I don't know, just enjoy the game. I did the whole Alucard desert, so now I'm just going to do this one. These mobs are no threat to me whatsoever.
I'm free, thanks to you.
Nice hole.
Weird that this isn't updating things over here on the right. Cancel this for a second here. Come back and see what the heck's going on here. Oh, I'm getting clobbered over here while I'm busy looking at things on the other monitor. And as you can see, it's
Maybe I should have joined the boy
very
armigers.
difficult. My little companion killed that guy on his own. That's embarrassing. It's like having a hunter pet in the game and killing your pet. Hello, Reptilian Cow and Gronkar. Nice to see you. Happy New Year and all that. I've just got things working over here. Sorry, I've been struggling with the YouTube. It's not been working as well as it should for some reason. Well, we still haven't jumped through the hoops, quite frankly. I'm still not a resident. But it's just, this immigration department in this country is just unbearable. They just, yes, I'm still not a resident, still waiting for residency. And that's, what the, that's interesting. I've never seen that before. Scrying. Yeah, so, what a hell of a process to get residence in this country. It's been 3 years, can you believe it? That's just crazy. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Hopefully sometime this century we get residency. Anyway, I'm just questing over here at the moment, and yeah, just chilling. This Elder Scrolls Online is something I keep coming back to. I checked the other day. I've invested quite a substantial amount of time in this game, actually. It's quite scary, actually. Alright, so I've just freed this woman, and now we're going into the mine.
Keep low and remain vigilant.
Snaruga.
The Imperials are thieves without honor.
Now, apparently she wants to kill him for some reason, so don't know what the heck's going on there.
The Imperial commander, Pantheus Varro, tortured me. He broke something in my hand and wrist, and I told him where to find the others. I put my comfort over theirs. Snaruga heard me, and she'll never forget.
Oh, okay. So,
Too long. Sometimes allies, mostly rivals. To the Imperials, we are all the enemy, regardless of what we were before. Likewise, they are now our enemy, above any other. Hopefully, Snaruga hates them more than she hates me at this point.
Okay, so we're going to wander around here.
Onsi's breath is the most lucrative mine in the whole of Bankorai. This is why the name it carries comes from Great Onsi, as it yields much and more for the making of weapons and armor. That's why Pantheus Varro took this place by force.
Who is Pantheus Varro?
He commands this group. I don't know their affiliation. They're here for the mines, and that's all he cares about. He'll keep it running no matter how many conscripts he kills. Morwa's blessed bosom. Loath as I am to send you from one danger to the next, the 7th Legion's captives in the mine need your deft aid too, if you're willing to go on.
Will the key I used to free Snaruga work for them as well? Probably not.
It will.
Oh.
And to prevent you from freeing every miner within, I suggest that you seek out one captive in particular. He used to run this mine before they took it from him. They still allow him freedom of the camp, unlike the others, however.
And he's working for them.
Foreman Connor is not helping them. He helps the miners. Without his knowledgeable eye, the central chamber would collapse on top of the conscripts while they work.
Where are you guys from, by the way? Because I see,
from him. I assure you, he's
it's
no Imperial.
1 a.m. in New Zealand at the moment, so must put. I know America's. I think New York's sitting at about 8 a.m. at the moment, if I'm not mistaken, and Texas is sitting at about 6 or something like that.
I will seek the man who runs this accursed camp, Pantheus Varro. He and his men are concentrated on the other side of the encampment beyond the palisade wall, by the barred gate. Should you need me, look for me there after you give Foreman Connor.
Testing. That's working. Great. It's fixed. Don't ask me what the heck happened, because that makes no sense whatsoever. Testing. Yep, that's fine. There we go. Thanks for that. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened over there. That was bizarre. I flipped between the two computers. I won't do that again. There we go. I'll keep checking to the right to see if it does it again. Have you guys played this game at all? Elder Scrolls?
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap. coming for us.
It's working fine now. The thing is, in this game, this companion that they've added to it, as well as the modifications they've made to the skill trees over here, it's just made you so powerful. You can pretty much AoE your way through every damn part of the game, yeah, as far as normal quests go, of course. There are, however, quite a few bosses that are interesting to fight solo. Yeah, the Morrowind was pretty nice. I tend to, with this game, like Warcraft as well, I go back and forth every now and again. Warcraft has definitely lost my interest lately though.
Free at last. My thanks.
Talk to Foreman Connor. Where the hell is he? Probably through there, I'm assuming. Yeah, it would appear. It's quite impressive, the engine in this thing though. I'm running this on my same notebook that I brought over here 3 years ago, which is a 1070 Max Q they call it, whatever, video card. Running a 4K screen over here, running a 1080p screen over there, and it's working really well. It's I mean it's compressing this 4K down to 1080p, so it's quite optimized. Where is this guy? Enough of this. This is boring. Not a hell of a lot that can kill me at this point.
Fan out.
And that said, even though I'm a pretty bad player, I've got some reasonably good gear here, so it's crafted, but it is mostly what they call legendary, or whatever it is. So my gear carries me, as they say. Oh, who's this? A miner.
You want to get me killed? Go away!
Sergeant!
And this button over here, this critical surge, every time I do damage it heals me, so it's virtually impossible for me to die. And I even have another pet which I haven't actually called out, which shows you how relatively easy it all is. These quests are part of the original expansion though, so they're not really that difficult. But I really enjoyed the storyline. I mean, Warcraft, when you play the game, even Rift, it was more a case of just grinding. This you do encounter a lot of mobs along the way, but the storyline is generally interesting. Oh, there's something there. Ooh, Thieves' Trove.
You'll pay for that!
Why am I disreputable? Well, what did I do?
That's why I use a bank.
Oh, interesting. What the hell? Okay. Suppose I'll be dying soon enough.
Who are you?
No stash left behind. I'm here to help. I have the key to the manacles.
Is this another test? I'm not trying to escape, I told you.
I am not leaving this mine. I still find it hard to believe that this is truly an escape attempt.
Okay, you'll just have to trust me.
Trust? Pantheus Varro's damned games have torn all trust from us. If you're here to
I'm not here to dupe you, just free the
you
damn
can
miners.
believe that I will. If this is part of some scheme, it's not a very good one.
God.
Only one thing would turn this mine over more quickly than just striking the chains from these miners.
And what would that
well,
be?
If you're truthfully with Pantheus Varro, then I've already said enough to seal my fate. Look for a chamber on the far side of the mine.
I will blow stuff up, because that's what they want me to do, create a distraction. What we shall do on the far side of the mine. Which is apparently here somewhere. Quite amazing, I've been killing all the guards.
But
and it
now
still
I'm
doesn't trust
going
me.
to.
I'm free.
Platinum, I haven't bombed any of this stuff in ages, actually. Oh, there's a law book lying right there. Interesting. And there is something to blow up. That's bad.
Get clear! It's
get out.
going up!
Blow. Oh.
Split up!
Like I said, not a hell of a lot that could kill me.
Did you hear that? Rahanal's in trouble.
You just pick up so much stuff all the time as well. I'm still puzzled how I'm in a mine and I got a bounty on me. That's truly odd. Weird. Platinum. That's pewter. Yeah. I've got to talk to outside the mine. Where is she? Yada 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 yada.
Light it!
They've now increased the champion points to something ridiculous, like 3,600. So yeah, you're not going to level up it anytime soon. I did a grinding session the other day. Takes you about,
Free at last. My thanks.
I'd say, an
Can never
hour
have
or
enough
so
of that.
to go up about 10 or 15 points if you really focus in a good area. So I mean 3,600 is quite a couple of hours you've got to put in to get there. Oh, that's interesting. He's dead.
Came out here to find lazy bones dying on the job. I'm not having it. No one kills him but me.
Oh, she's affectionate.
He'll do. Go kill Pantheus Varro. I'll get Rahanal to our friends before he bleeds out.
And where is he now?
Rahanal said he's on the hill looking out toward the desert. I'd go with you, but someone has to carry this big baby to safety. Good luck.
Alrighty then. So he's here somewhere. There we go. Not very exciting, the combat, I must say, at this point. The only terrible thing about New Zealand is the latency. See the top right there, it's like 252. It's the best you can get. As we play on the North American servers. And that's him there, and he's got a glorious 127. What if normal mobs are what, 31? So I'll just hit him with one of these, and that'll be the end of him.
All right, but don't cry for mummy.
Hardly a threat. Done. Cool. It sucks actually that the Oceania servers aren't there. You've got Warcrafters now, and that's one of the reasons why I started playing it again, because I was getting phenomenal ping and what have you. And they got an Australian server now. And yeah, that was one reason to play it. I might even go back to it. It's just, I'm really not happy with the direction that Warcraft has gone. It just feels so grindy. I mean, really bad. And Warcraft's one of those games, if you don't play it while it's, you know, in the expansion, you pretty much lose out. So all right.
I
He's
had
dead.
no doubts you'd triumph. This may not.
And the problem with it is you generally, the best time to play Warcraft is at the beginning of the expansion, a month or so, month and a half, 2 months, and the last 2 months of the expansion, because the rest of the time you're not even getting the full game, because you're you know, grinding up skill points and stuff like that.
Beck, I hope you're watching.
Or there'll be some stupid thing like the latest thing is grinding armor pieces or something, you know, grinding points to get armor or abilities with your covenants or whatever. Whereas if you get involved at the end of the
Nothing wrong
expansion,
with a little
there's normally
opportunistic harvesting.
some really good catch-up mechanics installed. It's like the flying. I mean, I got the flying organized for, I think it was Legion. What was the one after Legion? Anyway, I got that sorted out pretty quickly in the last month or two of the expansion. But if I tried to do that before, man, I would have struggled. Legion was pretty good. Warcraft Legion. Yeah, that's exactly right. Because the game is really tedious, and I mean, when you think about it, for those two and a half years that the expansion is out, you're basically just grinding. That's all you're doing. If you get involved at the end of the expansion, like the last 2 or 3 months, the catch-up mechanics are just so much faster. And usually you can actually they've nerfed things a bit, so you can actually get into the system without killing yourself by grinding things. This is grindy, but there's so much to actually do if you change your mindset to the game. This is more of a completionist thing, like Guild Wars, you know. It's not really so much about an end game. Oh, these are people.
That mine was like a prison.
Oh, we freed
Worse
them.
than a prison. If I had my way, we'd throw those Imperial bodies down the main shaft with a heap of fire salts and blow the whole damned thing to oblivion.
Who's that? Vor ONG. Okay, so I've completed this area. What's this? Done that already. Done that already. That's a house, which I'm not going to go and... Well, let's go have a look at the house. Why not? Something exciting. They sell these houses in the game as well. That's something else. They haven't really added housing to Croatia. Shagrath 06. Life is okay, my cousin. Not bad at all. Just waiting for residency. Okay, so this is housing in Elder Scrolls Online, and they're pretty impressive, actually. I mean, this is probably going to be an empty one. Now, you can press F5, and it'll show you your purchase options. You can. Oh, this is quite a cheap one. It's 73,000 gold, so probably very small. But you can also have it furnished, and then you can pay crowns for it, which is the in-game currency. So that's what the game looks like, or the house looks like when it's. And there's usually things you can interact with, like. Not that particular one, but sometimes there's lamps and things which you can switch on and off. It's weird. I thought you'd at least be able to do that with a candle. Oh, that sucks. Still not a bad looking a flame. It's pretty well done. Yeah, it's actually quite a small place though. It's basically one room. Not really fantastic, but 73,000 gold, not too bad. Ah, yes, Simon, I saw that. Yeah, I've been mucking around here quite a bit. What irks me about this is, yeah, my partner went on a bit of a trail over Christmas. I don't do long tramping or hiking anymore because I injured my foot when I was younger, and anything over about 20 or 30 k's. What's that about? 20 miles, my foot starts getting sore. So anyway, she went for this long 80-kilometer hike over a span of 4 days. So I got bored and I started up Elder Scrolls Online, and I'm just going to play it every now and again and stream it every now and again. Going to do one zone at a time and just finish it. I've done the Alucard Desert, and I'll just go from there. There's quite a bit to do in this game. These companions are quite interesting. They've added to the game. This one I've set just purely to heal me. So if I do decide to grind mobs, there's an area in the game where you can actually just grind relentlessly. Okay, so that is the house that we've seen, that we've seen, that we've seen. I've got an add-on because they've now got add-on support for the game as well. So you can actually see DPS on the bottom right there, which is actually really bad. I have to up my game on that. There are a lot of dungeons. I mean, there's tons of things in this game. Quite a few. I mean, I don't even think this is all of them, because they are public dungeons, they are trials, and there are apparently something called arenas now. So there's a lot of things to do in this game at the moment. And there's PvP as well, which I think I've played one PvP match in the game. There's just so many things to do. And they haven't got... They tend to recycle a lot of their mounts, kind of like Rift used to do. Like you'll get the same... let me just go out of that. So you'll get the same mounts and things in different formats. I mean, that's quite new though. The quality of them is pretty good though. I must say the textures they use are really, really... Actually, all the textures... Game quality is much prettier than Rift was, for example. And that's definitely a camel. Compare that to WoW. That is a really, really well-designed camel. Not a fan of wolves and things. Doesn't really look like a wolf. It's got something's wrong with the face. God knows what the goggles are for, but anyway. Looks more like a jackal. Yeah. Fox in this case, yeah. Reminds me of the Brewfest in Warcraft. Yeah. Very nice. The textures are really, really good, and the animations are pretty good as well. The horses are really well done. Probably end up getting one of these down the line. the weird thing in this game, which is quite convenient, I'm in a guild called Tamriel Exchange. You can actually take these crowns. I bought a bunch on the sale. I resisted the urge to buy a lot of other stuff on the Steam sale, but I ended up buying quite a ton of crowns, which I had extras from being subscribed to the game as well, because every month that you subscribe, you get 1,500 crowns as well. And I was quite amazed at the fact that you could actually buy gold in the game. Not that you can do really much with it, except step up your gear quickly. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. They do recycle a lot of content. There's no doubt about that. But I missed the cats. How did I do that? Ursines or bears? Felines. There we go. They only got the one. I just realised they've only got the one lion. Under the... This is where it really shows that they recycle stuff, though. If you look over here. Right, that's different. I mean, very different. Look at the quality of the textures, though. It's really, really good. But like this here is a copy of the mountain lion, more like a panther, and then you'll have the ram, which is basically it's exactly what Rift used to do with their things. They should just reskin it and add extra colors and sell it as a new mount. Look, they are pretty, but yeah, they're not fantastic. These are all things that are in like a box. I don't like gambling generally, so, but their costumes and their housing, it's all pretty good. Like that there is that's a clone of the other stuff, just with a reskin. These are pretty though. There's a particular cat that I'm after. It's a tiger. Would be nice to get that. This is quite new. That's very new. That's from Daggerfall though, the expansion. That's a new mount, relatively new mount. But it doesn't say a lot for them when they add one mount in a period of like 3 years. One unique, truly unique mount. I think the ram is new as well though. God knows what you want to have a sheep for. This is quite cute though, this cat here. Check this out, how realistic that is. I noticed it the other day. So it'll just be sitting there and it'll see a butterfly fly over and it'll start playing with it. Really cute. Another game I've been hanging around with quite a bit is Witcher. Great fun, that. The sound effects and everything is really good. There you go. I love cats. What else is there that's interesting here? A lot of DLCs. When you have the nice thing about it, the Plus package, you get access to all the DLCs. You don't have to buy things. So really nice. And there certainly are benefits to being a subscription. I'll probably only keep it for another few weeks or so though. Things die too quickly. Alright, where were we going? We were heading to here, the Heroes Hall. Yeah, that's good. Let's go check what's going on over there.
Julie!
Burn it!
Go away. What the hell is that? Ah, that's not what I can press at all. That was really weird. Really pretty landscapes. The textures are really, really, really good. This is the Heroes Hall, so...
Is that the last of them? I bet.
I've definitely taken the wrong direction here. I don't know why it's not marked on the map. Obviously through there, so... There you go there. Alright, so... The other thing that irks me about the game are the guild traders. You can't... You've got to be in a guild if you want to be able to sell stuff, so that's really annoying. There is a website though that you can go to where you can search everything that's in the guilds, but it involves you traveling to those areas to actually to get the item you want. And if it's a really well placed item, usually the guys buy it up and they mark it up immediately, so kind of works against you. Okay, so that I haven't explored, that I haven't explored. That's a place of interest, so let's go have a look at that. You walk rather than... I hear something growling. The dog. A wolf. Hardly a threat. And the other thing that's also bizarre in the game are these dolmens that fall out of the sky. Really strange. Crocodiles.
Off with you, Swit!
Look, the effects on that are really good. I mean, look at the refraction in that water. That's really good. I don't know why this is a place of interest. Snakes. This particular companion, every time you kill a snake, she gets all happy. But these are not classified as snakes. They got some other name. Sacred Springs. Okay. That is a nice feature that they add to the game, of having these different areas and... Yeah, pretty cool. Right, so I've been up that way. I haven't been there to those ruins yet though, and there's a delve over there. Is that a group one or is that a normal... Okay, there's a sky shard there as well. And there's a... Yeah, let's go check that out. Yeah, why not? Oh. Ah. Hardly anything interesting. But anyway. Hang on. Was there something there? No.
Let's not get separated. I'd rather not be alone in this place.
The amount of effort they put into these little delves is quite something. And there's a question.
How could I be such a fool?
I don't know. Tell me.
Breton. What was I thinking? I should have known a pretty little Breton lady wasn't interested in me. It was just that we had so much in common. She was quiet, she wanted to be a mage, but it was all a lie. And now I'll be kicked out of the guild.
Yeah, well.
Lady Edwige, Most beautiful woman I ever saw. I met her last night near the Mages Guild in Holland's Stand. We talked, shared a jug of Zet's tears. I thought she liked me. She asked to borrow a book from the guild, and like a fool, I got it for her.
What book did she want?
Vindication for the Dragon Break. Seemed innocent enough, but as soon as she got it, she called me a beefwit and walked away laughing. I guess I am a beefwit. If I don't get that book,
I'll get your book.
I brought the book here.
And there's
I followed,
Witch's
but
Ritual and...
maybe something to do with turning back time. Edwige mentioned something like
All
that.
right.
Only what we learned studying the history of magic. It was a catastrophic
And
experiment.
he's in the Mages
I am.
Guild.
You are too, aren't you?
I am in the Mages Guild. I'm only level 1, however, so let's go and kick some ass. Ah, someone's in here already. That sucks, because that means some of the dungeon will probably be done already. Okay, so complete adventure deeper. Whoever this is hasn't really moved along very much, so... I see a lot of dead people. Where is everyone? Locked. Great. Oh, one of these puzzles again, obviously. Ah.
We did kill them to run away. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
Getting shot at from the top here, it looks like. Just someone with a over-eager staff lobbing projectiles. Okay, there's no book there that I can see. A heavy sack.
I guess this is a fight
Probably
now.
got vegetables inside it. There's a whole bunch of people coming in and out. That sucks. Already easy enough without them. Oh well. What the heck is that on the wall there? It's just a... Oh, apparently they've activated something. Those mobs weren't here earlier. Not that I remember anyway. Yeah, weird. Seriously, is that it? Nothing here.
Did you hear something?
That's weird.
I seem to be making a lot of enemies lately. Quiet, you beef-witted louts.
Okay, so there's something interesting going on down there. And there's mobs here. Like I said, no real threat of dying ever. Must be something down there. I'll go back there just now, because I think they've cleared it out already. Only downside to public dungeons. They interrupt
That
your
was a bit of a warm-up.
storyline. This is a lot like Skyrim as well. Just check out the bookshelves, and sometimes you find a ability you don't know. There we go. Two-handed increased to 12. Oh, there's a boss of... No, it's just the Scar Shot. Oh, it's her, the attractive Breton lady. That was hardly excitable. She's a vampire.
Well, the Morrowind has her eye on you.
Did she drop some notes? Oh, must be over here somewhere. First entry. This is so frustrating. I'm not asking to recreate the Dragon Break, just to roll back time a few years. Is that too much to ask? But this book tells us nothing. It's just incoherent Murakati ravings on the nature of Akatosh. Second entry. We've had a breakthrough. We've managed to turn back time a few hours. As soon as we figure out how to extend it, we can go back and change history, and I shall be Queen of Bankara. Not that ruling wench Azkala. Final entry. We must have done something terribly wrong. We're caught in a time trap. We keep reliving the same few hours over and over again. Any minute now, someone will come in and kill us all to reclaim the book. Then it will happen all over again. Oh, that's very good. There can be only one. Ta-da! No. Recover Vindication for the Dragon Break. Cool, got it. Where's my Sky Shard? Over there at the bottom. So I'll just run through and kill things. There's obviously another boss here because it didn't say complete, if I remember correctly.
There's got to be a better source for your alchemy practice.
Oh, I killed something she didn't like. Ta-da! She doesn't like it when I kill bugs for some weird reason. Kill snakes, she's cool. Kill bugs, not so happy. I wonder if this guy killed the boss earlier, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say... Yeah, it does say it's finished, so... Okay. Very non-eventful. I can probably get out here now. No, or not. Out here? No. That's stupid. Yeah, it's really dumb. Oh well. That there's a... Let's just check this one of these rooms here. Yeah, strange. So much effort they put into making this area. They're all pretty unique. And you don't really do a hell of a lot in them. You just fly through them. Could have made them more difficult and more interesting. Here's one of the frustrating things about the game. Hang on. Oh, that's her again. Okay. What else? Go out now. Ah, there's a button. Did I miss that button earlier? Nah, I couldn't have.
Did you see those witches back there? I followed one here from Holland's stand. She tricked me.
Yes, I know, you already told me.
Me? No. I've never seen you before in my entire life. Besides, I've only been here a few minutes. Say though, if you already know about the book, I don't suppose you...
He's stuck in
Yes, this is the right book. Just saw the witches using it a few minutes ago. I don't understand how this happened, but I sure do appreciate it. If I get this book back...
He's stuck in a time loop as well,
I can
obviously.
turn back time. Just a few hours.
And he's going to flip right back to the beginning, obviously. There we go. Game, the world is really full of people. At one stage I checked, it wasn't particularly busy time of the evening, and there were like 18,000 people on just on Steam alone. Quite a couple of people. What is this? She doesn't like it when I kill spiders, but apparently she doesn't mind it if I kill snakes. No. That's blocked. Let's see if I can actually take a fall from the grotto. There's a boss here of some kind. I wonder if I'm strong enough to survive it. I don't have any healing abilities at all except for my crit chance. I actually had a look at a Warcraft private server earlier tonight just to see what the heck it was all about, called www.vanillaplus.org. Quite interesting. They've the first time I've actually tried a private server just to see what it was all about. One of the really old clients doesn't work in 4K, so you pretty much got to run to 1080p. It's the best you can do. And on Windows 11 it causes a few problems. Strange. Okay, so we are now at a boss who's probably going to kill me quite quickly. Let's see how serious this boss is. Ooh, 1.8 million, that is not someone to trifle with. And there's 3 of them, and there's a big guy out there at the back as well, so... I wonder what he does. Okay, so I'm going to just check how badly damaged my gear is first of all. That's not too bad. And I'm going to equip a different piece of spell to give me a bit more chance of surviving all of this. Boundless Storm. Yeah, that'll probably help. Which one does more damage? That one there. Lightning Flood. And that does 1788, and that's like explosion. And that is not quite as good. I'll put that there for the moment. Take that off, and we'll add some protection to my back bar. Let's see if we can survive this. Where the hell's he gone? Okay, cool. Oh, they're frozen, so it's just him. Alright, let's give us a bash. I appear to have run out of my... I end up dead, I can see it already. That's just experience. I've run out of my food. These are just corpses. Okay. Give it one shot, why not? Ah, that's not what I intended. That must go there. There we go. Okay, so...
This is going to be a fight. Let's not make it our last.
This is pretty much my killer weapon. Surely not. He must have some other ability to kill. This can't be a cutting fight. That's just ridiculous. Better not run out of that, or I'll be dead in no time. It's my healing sock. Oh, I'm in bloody water, so... Oh, she's gonna die. No ways. It can't be this simple. Thought I summoned an Acronaut. Ah, summoned the wrong bloody thing. It's a healing shield. Oh well. There's no ways. Oh crap. No ways. Holy crap. crap, he is quite deadly. Bloody hell, kill him. That's what I intended to use earlier, and I didn't. I suppose it would be good if I have some. Oh crap. Interesting. You want bound? Yeah, that's what I use. Boundless Storm here. Yeah, definitely did the job. Thanks, Jonathan. Yeah, that is. I need to. At the moment, this entire build is based on training, so I need to. I'm waiting for my the guild I'm in to come online, and I'm going to buy a decent set of gear with more Mundus stones and other stuff. Now that the event is over, the training gear is not that important anymore. Just going to quest and I grounded up about 100, or grinded about 150 points during the Christmas season, on and off. All right, so that's done. Now there's a tree here of some kind. The Fallen Grotto. So Sunken Road. Already done this one. I don't want to do that. Sunken Road, Way Shrine, Enter the Staff. Yeah. Alright, all good. Let's go to over there. The farmstead. wrong bloody button. Another thing I want to try with this game is to see how well it plays on the Xbox controller.
Well, I met you. You lead. Yeah. I was tired of walking anyway.
Yeah, really beautiful scenery, even though it's desert landscape. Yeah, I must say, Mage Source is good. It just, I tend to be very, I want to blame latency, but I can't really do that because my gear is above average for what it should be. So it just boils down to learning the rotations and actually playing properly. I must say though that I haven't really struggled with pretty much anything with this particular class. It really works well. On my, I originally had an EU account, but when I moved to New Zealand, the North American servers give better latency, so I started all over again. And I had a Nightblade. It was quite fun as well. So is this the place I need to be? Yes, this is exactly where I want to be. Jonathan, do you play a lot at the moment of this game? Probably too much, yeah. I was quite shocked. I looked at the game the other day. I've spent over 1,000 hours in this thing. Granted, that's the EU as well as the US version, so yeah. But I've decided I'm not diversifying too much with other games. I'm just gonna, when I get a gap, I'm gonna chill on this. There's just so much to do in it. I mean, I've basically done one entire zone so far, the Alucard Desert. Completed, you know, all the quests and finding stuff and what have you. And I've dabbled in other areas, but yeah, that's what I'm just going to do, focus on going through the entire game and just slowly wandering around. Heck, I only discovered a few days ago that you get that that crafting wax from refining these materials. I had no idea. Yeah, it's enjoyable. You know, you can. It's not really stressful. There are parts in the game where, ideally, you want a guild and you want to have people chatting over Discord, but a lot of the game you can pretty much solo. I had a lot of fun with a build I was playing with a fire staff, and that was really, really serious damage I was doing with that. Well, for me anyway, I was doing 30 or 40 just with training gear, so it wasn't too bad. I've run out of gold though mostly, so. But like I said, it's quite convenient. The guild I'm in, the Tamriel Exchange, you can trade crowns for gold, so it's quite, and it's endorsed by Zenimax. They got no problem with it, so it's okay. Oh, that's pretty. I don't kill cats if I can help it. Alright, so there is a crafting location there. Interesting. See what the hell that's all about. Well, that's exactly what I did. I mean, I've got this Elder Scroll Plus, and there's this one woman, I can't remember what her name is. You go into the one, I think it's one of the cities, and she goes, "I've been looking everywhere for you," and I keep abandoning the quest, and that's not even. I think it's the second DLC for the game that ever came out. It's not even. I think it's Orsinium or something like that. And I mean, there's just so many. I haven't even done the main storyline quest. What I'm probably going to do going forward, when I log on tomorrow night, if I get a gap, I'm probably going to just start with that and actually go through the main story quest and the main storyline, because that's going to be fun to actually do. What the hell? There's a crafting station up here, I'm assuming. I want to get it unlocked for the sake of unlocking the map. It's probably around the corner. Or not. There's a lot of ancestor silk here. That's quite amazing, actually. This stuff's pretty valuable. Oh, there we go. There's a crafting station.
Can never have enough of that.
No, it's not. Law book. Must be here somewhere. There's another. God, that's 5 nodes in a very, very short space of time. This stuff is really valuable. So this is, what area is this? Bankarai, and it's right here in the middle, close to the old Towerway Shrine. Let's remember this. Maybe it's the time of night as well. But that's a lot of stuff that's just dropped here. Ah, bingo. Here it is. You can craft things right here. Quite amazing. Sweet! I love this game. As far as this is really awesome. I mean, that's amazing. So various places in the game you can and it's for guys like me. I mean, I'd rather, if I have my 1500 gold or whatever, you get people that play for free and buy the entire game from crowns. And they say there's a lot of bots in the game. I haven't really encountered many, except in Craglorn. They're normally grinding up over there. I've not seen any of the Warcraft stuff that I've spotted, with guys teleporting all over the place. I've seen some really weird stuff in Warcraft, where you'll just see like the guys will be mining under the ground essentially. But never seen it here. No teleporting bots, so to speak. I've seen them grinding up. But nothing that bad. I'm in two minds about the whole
Get back, you fetcher!
the new point system. I don't think it's that great, quite frankly. Yeah, Tamriel Crown Exchange. I've actually done a video on it, and they're still operating all these years later. Their guild in the game is called Auction House Central. There we go.
Over here.
Over here.
Pardon my manners. I can't rise to bow. I'm afraid I'm not as spry as I was. Won't be
It
for
took
a
an
while.
arrow to the knee.
I tried to infiltrate the Imperial camp. Falsify their orders. Wanted to send them far from here.
He fell
They
to
once
the
called
rocks.
me the Sly Scarab, but my given name is Mazrahil. Other questions must wait. Those orders are of peril.
I'll go get the
Imperials and
orders.
Beetles both have surly dispositions and sharp implements, but you must persevere. The future of Bankarai may rest on your shoulders. Once I catch my breath, I'll meet you at the ruins below the Craglorn Gate.
Oh, Craglorn. Cool. Didn't realize it led to there. Okay. What are you doing out
I have
here?
a dead drop at the base of the Craglorn Gates. No one has left the Scarab a note for years, but I always check. Old habits, yes? I suspect that after Holland's
Yeah, yada,
these
yada, yada,
Imperial
yada, yada.
dogs are creatures of routine.
You're gonna...
They should. I'm a fair.
All right.
Hurry. I
So
saw...
we've got to collect the Imperial orders. From where exactly? Got to kill mobs, I assume.
I really don't like your odds.
Oh, didn't block. Wow, was it that quick? Okay. It's easier than most. I find Craglorn to be the best grinding zone in the whole game, though. I find that it's if you go to the Flame Atronach side, you can do about with 150% scroll, you can do about 1.3 to 1.5 million XP an hour, which is not bad.
Fast and effective. Onsi has blessed me with a capable ally in my time of need. Now let's take... The 7th Legion soldiers here have been ordered to find and loot...
Yes, loot the
I hope you
dwarves.
mean, how can you get...
Okay.
Here are the phony orders. Just place them into the dispatch chest.
Okay, so I've got to go put a phony set of orders into the... Oh, I've got to first collect somebody's... got to kill a lieutenant. And then I've got to put phony orders somewhere. What was that? Ruby Ash, don't need that. Dolmen, where's that one? Above us, that's no good. There's the, apparently they're going to be nerfing the XP from the Dolmen groups, so that's going to kind of suck, because in Alakar Desert, the guys just farm it constantly.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Don't suppose I could sneak through here. Really don't feel like killing everybody. Boring. 10. Not like anyone noticed that I was here. Oh yeah, look, I only realised the, I was so umming and ahhing about whether I should, you know, get involved with the game again, and by the time I actually started playing it, the game was almost, the event was almost over, so. Ta-da! That's it. All done. He's still in the... Oh, he's here now. Has he moved, or is he just down at the bottom there? Yeah, he's probably at the bottom. I don't believe I'm going to survive if I jump down there. Oh, that would be a painful fall. Interesting though. Ah, there we go. You can walk down there. That was quick. Game over. And there he is.
Glad one of us is still nimble. I couldn't get any further up the slope than this. In the confusion of your violent entry and exit, they won't... Of course.
And that's another quest
Go.
complete.
Don't worry about me. My faith's been justified this day more times than...
Why did they call you the Slice Scarab?
You're right. I didn't. You've heard of the Black Drake, yes?
I imagine so.
Funny. It's been decades. But now facing these Imperials, it feels like days.
Yes, okay.
Well, his exploits and demise are well documented. Less well known is the aftermath. The Black Drake and his horde tore Holland's stand to pieces. All
Yes.
good,
Yada,
not
yada.
enough. But I did what I could.
He exposed criminal plots.
Well, it had to come someday.
And eventually, yeah, that's it. Done deal. Not a hell of a lot of experience for quests. They could give more. That's a tower up there. And it's not a... The hell do you get up there? Probably jump off the edge there. Let's see if I can do that. The Khajiit lying over there.
They're coming for us.
Go through them all. I thought he could jump onto that somehow.
The only fish that go with the river's flow are the dead ones.
No, I probably could, I suppose. Get far too disorientated far too quickly in this game. Are these ones that explode? I think they are. Platinum. There we go. Hey, Maskus man, you got me at a pretty much, what is it now, 2 AM I think? Yeah, almost 3 AM. Another few minutes. Yeah, I'd probably play a bit every now and again and just get back into things. I'm hoping this government gives me residency soon enough. Old tower. Cool. So why would they mark this on the map like this? That's strange. Must be a quest that eventually comes here. Ooh. See if my skills are okay. Come on. Ah, crap. Done deal. Gonna really suffer if they have an advantage. Junk and more junk. Ah. Alright, so that there, obviously part of a quest of some kind. Skyreach Catacombs. Yeah, I wouldn't survive there right now, not with the build I've got. Why are these black? Is there a quest that eventually happens there? I must have missed something down the line. Jesus, you get a serious sense of height in this game. Ah, there's a dolmen. That's so cool. That's so cool. Pointless, but cool. Never really gotten anything from a dolmen that was worthwhile. Maybe when you start up you get a bit of gear, but yeah. From 1 to 50, I mean, I just didn't really collect anything. The game only really starts properly at when you get to 160 points. Another thing I briefly tried out as well was War Thunder. I spent quite a couple of hours in that as well. A lot of fun to play that. I don't really play the tanks as much as I do the aeroplanes. Thoroughly enjoy that. God, I just walk in circles. I did too. Holy crap. God, that sucks. No way around here. Gotta go around the mountain. No one's done anything there. Is it really that empty, the game? Surely someone has... Ah! Spoke too soon. The zone has got a lot of salt there.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
Oh crap. I don't want to kill you, kitty. Oh, well, I'll have to kill you now. Sorry about that.
Nothing is certain until it happens.
Lots and lots of dead people. That's just a boss. Group boss. Now, that's not a group boss. That's why I got so lucky. Yeah, maybe I can take it. We'll see. Let's see if I can make my way over there.
Off we go.
Oh, it's really beautiful, this. Actually, you know what? I want to see what's going on over there. Why are we not? I guess we can't, because that's going right back the way we were, so... Oh, a chest. Come on, ready. Seriously? Getting tired, that's what it is. Ooh! Lead. How much does that go for? Whoop-de-doo. What was that we picked up? Weird. Strange. No, man. I definitely picked up a yellow item. What was that? Maybe I had it. I've got it. Maybe it's a duplicate of some kind that I already had. I didn't pick it up. Possible.
Beck, I hope you're watching.
This goes right back to the same spot, which is to enter. Yeah, we're not going to bother. These companions really are quite handy for healing.
I think I'm getting good at this. Oh,
I mean, there, she killed that thing on her own. I mean, yes, it was a small little mob, but still. Let's go there. Do one quick boss, see if we can do it. Ah, true. I missed that earlier because my sound went crazy. I have no idea how the scrying works, so... Never played with that part of the game. I will Google it.
If he was the thief, then that means... But if her name was... This is impossible.
I think I've done this boss before. On the EU servers, perhaps. Spriggan, and he's got 1.8 million XP, or health, I should say. I expect I'll be dying here soon enough. Look at him. It's like a animated lamppost. Alright, let's power up. That's what I wanted to do last time, and I never got around to it. These bloody scorpions are powerful. Oh, that's not going to go well for her. Why are they? Oh, Mother of God, it's got 1.2 million XP, this thing. She's been probably healed as well, which is going to be bad. So if I kill her first, I'll probably be okay with Mr. Scorpion doing his thing around the outside. Focus on her. Oh, I got partners. Brilliant. Couldn't have come at a better time. Getting 51 frames per second, yeah, that's not bad. For a 4K machine that's busy streaming at the same time as get some mana back over here. Yes! Jesus, what has this guy got? He like wiped that woman out like she was nothing. Ah, 1430 skill points. That's quite a few. Now what is he? He's a sorcerer as well. Yeah, looks like it. Not bad. Okay, brilliant. Western Skyrim, you unlock the skill line. Brilliant. Thanks, Jonathan. I'll check that out. I have seen people talk about it, but I haven't looked into it yet. Anyway, I think I'm going to get some sleep. It's 3 AM here, and I can feel myself slurring, getting tired. Is that a cat purring? Oh, it's a tree bending, okay. Yeah, but good to have you guys on the stream. Not that I know who any of you really are, but nice to see some familiar faces appear here again. I'm going to call it a night now. And yeah, hopefully manage to get some gold tomorrow. Buy a new set of gear. Do a few dungeons. Anyway, guys, have a good one. I'm going to log off now.